Real Madrid slap 5 on the heads of Kairat Almaty players in this beautiful game, second UCL game of the season, and we won 2 games, won. And bro, this was a very good match, coming off the back of that gruesome, disgraceful ass whooping we received against Atletico Madrid in the Madrid derby last weekend. Fam, that was so humiliating, man. So this game against Kairat, 5-0. I expected nothing less. Me personally, bro, I'm still so pissed by that game against Atletico Madrid, fam. But let's look at what Xabi Alonso brought to the table for us. What an interesting game. MBAPPE with another masterclass. GULER with another masterclass. MBAPPE with another hat-trick. Thibaut Courtois with an assist. And Rodrygo came on in the second half. Absolutely cooked. Mastantuono was mid. Vini was mid. I mean, Vini was so annoying in this game. And CAMAVINGA with a goal, fam. Jude back in shape. Is he really back in shape? Nah. But let's talk, fam. Let's talk about the game. Let's talk about a lot of things that happened. But what struck me, looking at the starting 11, was the absence of Valverde. So this was what I wanted to see from Xabi. He has proven to me that he doesn't prioritize a single player in that team over another, because since Xabi Alonso took office, he's made it clear to us fans and the players as well, if you don't perform, you're not going to get any minutes, fam. And Valverde, looking at that disaster of a performance he dropped against Atletico Madrid, that terrible mistake at the last minutes that gave away that 5th goal for Atleti. I mean, Xabi Alonso completely benched him in this game. I mean, that is just a sign to tell him, my boy, you are the captain. I mean, the second in rank, but that doesn't mean you can perform anyhow and get away with it. In this game, you're not going to get any minutes, and he's been doing that throughout the season. Vini, Rodrygo, we've seen it, and it's absolutely something I loved. But when I look at this lineup here, I'm kind of shocked though. Looking at the game we have after this, Villarreal is a very, very tough game. So I didn't expect Xabi Alonso to start some of our A team, especially Vini, MBAPPE, and I think Tchouaméni as well. GULER as well. Man, let's say GULER, I mean, I expected him to start. Dean Huijsen, I could understand Dean Huijsen starting because we basically have no other player to play in his position. But the lineup was pretty interesting. I mean, with this lineup, I expected us to cook, man. But then, Kairat Almaty almost got a goal in the first 20 seconds of the game. Bro, I would have died if that went in. But luckily for us, that shot was just aimed right on the spot where Thibaut Courtois stood. It was right in the middle and he comfortably saved it. But bro, what a start from Kairat, man. I was shocked just at the start of the game, and these guys had a shot on target. And this was a sign that these guys are here for business. And they absolutely tortured us in that first half. But then, I think Kairat they played really well, especially in that first half. Their defense was absolutely magic. But then we stepped into the game after we got that penalty. Come on, bro. Come on. Nobody, bro. Barca fans, keep that useless narrative aside, fam. That is a clear penalty. I mean, Mastantuono is running towards the ball. He got the ball first, and the goalkeeper was nowhere near the ball. He tripped the player, man. He tripped my boy Mastantuono. He caught this guy on the legs. That is a penalty today, tomorrow, and forever. Undebatable, fam. And my boy Kylian MBAPPE stepped up and buried the first goal of the game beautifully. And I knew this, man. Barca fans are gonna okay, all MBAPPE is doing right now is score penalties. He's a penalty merchant. I mean, in the first game against Marseille, he scored 2 penalties. Second game right now, he scored a penalty. So my hope, my desire was to see MBAPPE score from open play. Maybe not once, but maybe twice. And guess what? He delivered to my wishes, man. But that came out in the second half. I mean, halftime, we were leading by 1-0. And in the second half, I expected Xabi to change. I mean, whatever happened in that Atletico second half. In this second half, I wanted to see the Madrid that I know. The Madrid that I've always known. And I wanted to see Kairat completely brutalized and humbled. Especially with that good performance they had. And MBAPPE, around the 53rd minute, he gave us the second goal from a Thibaut Courtois assist. Something we don't see often. That is like once in a blue moon. Thibaut Courtois, what a beautiful ball he slapped from that back line to Kylian MBAPPE. Beautiful run. And he chips it over the keeper, man. I mean, this chance is basically the same thing Vinny had in the first half, and Vinny made a mess of his own chance, man. They were basically the same scenarios, but Vinny tried to chip it over the keeper and it went off target. Something that annoyed me to the fullest. But MBAPPE showed him how it's done. Beautifully chipped over the keeper to give us that second goal of the game. And moments later, MBAPPE got his third goal. Beautifully buried it in the back of the net to earn his hat-trick and the match ball. But this came after Vinny was subbed off for Rodrygo, who was very promising, man. Had Rodrygo gotten more minutes in this game, he would have gotten a goal as well. But what a beautiful assist from Rodrygo kind of like gave the pre-assist. The assist actually came from ARDA GULER. Rodrygo was just that he cooked, man. He absolutely cooked the defenders. But ARDA GULER was like the cherry on top. He kind of like added those spices needed for those technical ingredients on the ball. I mean, he just touched the ball with that little bit of finesse or flair or magic to it to beautifully place it where MBAPPE needed it to be placed in order to bury that shot, and that was completely unsavable, man. 3-0, Real Madrid was up, and I was hoping we can get a fourth goal, man. I mean, come on, why not? Because at this point, Kairat was begging for mercy. Their attack and defense were completely shattered at this point. I think the halftime talk from XABI worked, and the players he substituted into this game were fire. Mastantuono came off for Brahim Diaz. GULER finally came off for Jude Bellingham. Who else got minutes? Gonzalo Garcia. I mean, after MBAPPE's third goal, Gonzalo Garcia came on. And these guys who came on cooked, man. I loved the performance. But then, I'm still very annoyed. I'm looking at this performance and it's not like... I mean, I just enjoyed football. But looking at the opponents, I'm not really that excited. It's going to take a lot of time for me to heal from what I saw last weekend against Atletico Madrid, man. That was absolutely unacceptable. That is just the word, man. Unacceptable. But then, like I said, this is just a consolation victory for the fans to tell us, okay, we still have something to give you guys throughout this season. And of course, CAMAVINGA, the guy who's been out for so long. I mean, this guy, I can't even remember the last time CAMAVINGA got a goal for us. And what a beautiful header that was. That was kind of like a risky header, though. Had it been a very dangerous goalkeeper, maybe Emmanuel Neuer, Jan Oblak, a Buffon that maybe comes out a lot, I think CAMAVINGA would have gotten injured. The contact right there would have not been pleasing to the eyes, man. But this is just a young keeper for Almaty, and the guy was kind of like scared as well to get a touch on the ball. But CAMAVINGA got his goal, and at this point I was like, okay, we're 4 up, and there's still some minutes in the game. So why not? Why can't Real Madrid just slap in a 5th goal? I mean, we considered 5 against Atletico Madrid. It's just going to make sense if we just get 5 goals in this game. And that is what I had, my boy. Like, every single thing I wished for in this game was delivered to me. I wish the same thing was done in that Atletico game, fam. And the last goal of the game, to bury the game, came from my boy Brahim Diaz. What a beautiful assist from Gonzalo Garcia. Brahim Diaz was wide open on that right side of the pitch. And beautiful finish with his weaker foot to bury in that 5th goal of the game to seal the game completely for Real Madrid. Madrid 5, Kairat Almaty 0. This is exactly a very good preparation. I looked at this game and I'm looking at it like a preparation for our next tough game against Villarreal. Unfortunately for us, this is going to be at home, so I don't think I have a lot to worry about. But then, I don't know XABI's plan. We're going to find out if benching Valverde today was kind of like a disciplinary something. I mean, considering the way he flopped against Atleti, and maybe he's going to come back in the Villarreal game. Oh, he's actually preparing Raul Asensio to play in that game. So that is what I don't know, man. If he's actually preparing Valverde for that Villarreal game, or Raul Asensio is just being warmed up to play that game. I mean, he surprised us with the lineup today. So, I mean, we can expect surprises against Villarreal in our next game in the La Liga, fam. But this was pretty much it. What a very good performance from the boys. I think Jude Bellingham, my boy, is still struggling, man. My boy is still struggling to get back to that electric form. Jude is still struggling to get back to that electric form that he's known for, man. Box to box, assisting the strikers in finishing whatever they leave unfinished. Jude had a very good chance in this game. I mean, that pass, and he was just beside the box. unmarked, a lot of time to figure out the post with the bigger space, be it the near or the far post. I don't know if it was kind of like in the middle, but bro, you had enough time to figure out the goalkeeper's position and bury that ball in the back of the net. The fifth goal should have basically come from Jude Bellingham, but he messed up, man. What a very, very poor shot from Jude. And it's been this same thing since he came back. But I understand. My boy is just coming back from injury. He's not been playing. He's not really in shape. So I'm going to understand that. And let's wait for our next games and see how it goes, man. But Vinny is someone I'm going to talk about, man. Sit. Come on, my boy. Come. Let me chat to you for a minute, man. Vinny, come on. Come closer, man. Vinny, you were ass today, my boy. You were shit. I mean, when it came to 1-2 passes, making runs and dribbling, he was good. But on goal, when it came to giving the final pass or shooting, Vinny was trash. And that one-on-one chance he missed annoyed me the most in this game. I mean, with this team of this magnitude and of the expectations we have from our players, you should bury that type of chance in the back of the net, man. What are you doing? This is no time for flair or swaggishness or doing all that swagger type of football right now, bro. We don't need that, fam. We don't need all that individual praising anymore. We want the team to perform, and we want it at all costs. Even if it means you have to sacrifice your rainbow flicks and your nutmegs, fam. But if the team has to win without that, that is exactly what I want to see from my boys, game in, game out. Because this was Kairat, man. I'm not looking at this team like some guys who came up with that top energy that could match us. Fam, come on. This was a preparation game, and I'm looking forward to seeing Real Madrid's big test in the Villarreal game, fam. If you guys can defeat Villarreal the same way you won Kairat today, then I'm going to be like, okay, we're getting back in shape from that Atletico Madrid disgrace. Okay? So, okay, I will take this one as a preparatory game. And the real game I want to see Real perform is that Villarreal game. It's going to be at home. So, things should absolutely be easy for us, man. Even if it's not easy, we need to win that game. A loss in that game is going to be unacceptable, man. But then, kudos to Real Madrid so far. 2 games played in the Champions League, 2 wins. And Xabi Alonso, bro, I want to see. I'm hoping on you, my boy. I'm hoping on you so much. You are my best manager, man. You are the best manager. So I have high expectations from you and the boys this season. I totally trust you, man. Atleti game was just a single bad game. I don't think I'm going to recover from that game anytime soon. But then, kudos to the boys. I like what I saw today. And fam, let me know what you think about this game in the comments section below. It was absolutely fire. Despite it being a very little game, we had a very good, we had a couple of good moments. Thibaut Courtois with an excellent assist, man. And he also made a couple of good saves. So this was a very good performance, fam. Drop your comments below. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Come on, fam. It helps us grow. We're trying to get to that K. And come on. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching. Until next time. I'm going to be here for the PSG Barca game. That is what I'm waiting for, fam. See you guys in the next one. Peace and Hala Madrid.